Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 10th April 2026. US-Iran ceasefire. A fragile 2-week ceasefire between the US and Iran is faltering due to deep ambiguities over its scope and enforcement. Conflicting claims regarding Lebanon and the Strait of Hormuz, alongside continued military actions, have undermined confidence. As delegations meet in Islamabad, the gap between the agreement and reality widens, leaving a contested ceasefire on the ground. Tata Motors is boosting its global presence after a successful financial year 26 and business split. The company is integrating its passenger car division with Jaguar Land Rover to find new efficiencies. Strong domestic sales in passenger and commercial vehicles are driving this growth. Tata Motors is also looking at acquiring Iveco to become a top global commercial vehicle maker. Demand for term insurance among non-resident Indians has doubled in 2 years, with a 35% month-on-month surge following West Asian tensions. Younger NRIs, aged 25 to 35, now dominate demand, prioritizing financial protection for families in India amidst global uncertainties. Digital processes and lower costs are driving this trend. The Reserve Bank of India or RBI in its latest Monetary Policy Committee or NPC meeting kept key policy rates unchanged and maintained a neutral stance. Experts ruled out scope for a rate hike in the near term and believe the RBI could be focusing on steps to support growth. For financial year 27, the RBI projected a growth rate of 6.9%, supported by expansion in manufacturing and services. However, the governor, Sanjay Malhotra, cautioned that supply risks, especially from elevated oil, could impact other essential commodities like fertilizers. Despite these challenges, Malhotra assured that the Indian economy remains resilient to supply shocks. Smartphone segment in India is seeing positive outlook even though the ongoing West Asia crisis has affected several other sectors, an Oppo India executive said. Head of communication at Oppo India said that the outlook looks promising at the moment and the war does not seem to be having an impact. Company is optimistic about the sales as there are lots of schemes like buybacks and cashbacks. The average selling price of a smartphone in India, which was earlier Rs 15,000, has risen to Rs 30,000 in 2026, he added. The International Financial Services Centres Authority or IFSCA has notified the IFSCA Pension Fund Regulations 2026, establishing a comprehensive framework for the registration, regulation and supervision of pension funds in IFSC. No entity can act as a pension fund unless it obtains a certificate of registration from IFSCA. Applications must be submitted through the SWIT portal. The application must be accompanied by prescribed fees and documentation.
This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.